Unreal. It might look apocalyptic.
Your name?
That is very futuristic. On many different layers. Dystopian vibes. That is sick. Today you will experience China's Sky Garden, 1,000 trees, one of the craziest buildings ever built, and Shanghai's greatest architectural marvel. Let's explore.
Hi.
Hello and welcome. I'm in Shanghai, the wealthiest city in China, a place known for its remarkable architecture. But today I'm going to show you a place very different, a spot you might have not heard of. 1,000 trees in Shanghai. One of the most unique architectural projects in China. A true wonder of architecture. And honestly, my first impression is that it doesn't look real. More like something from a science fiction movie or Minecraft. Starting from the river area, let's explore. Under the bridge we have this kind of mirror-like wall, which is reflecting the light. There is even some arts, objects in here, and that looks already spectacular. Ah, that's the sign I don't really like. The river is just by the sidewalk. The weather is getting better. That's why I changed into the summer outfit. But what those buildings actually are? Actually, it's a shopping mall, but not only. Also a lifestyle and art space. Located at Susho Creek in the middle of the artistic district. This one was opened in 2021. Almost 300,000 square meters. And apparently people come here mostly for this building, not only for shopping. Let's see. So the sidewalk by the river is actually located inside of the residential area. I see people squeezing through that gate. I'm too big. That's why I will have to go all the way around. Yeah, that's really surreal. I don't know, maybe here? It's pretty cool that you have spots like this in the middle of the neighborhood. Yeah, I'm somewhere. Okay, but I made it out. Shortcut. That was this gate over there. Now we are back on the main road. The place is popular, as you see many people taking photos. Wow, that's a spectacular view over here. So here we have a bridge. As you see, some benches. You can just rest in here, marvel this beauty. Yeah, taking some maybe more professional photos. Even though it's a random Tuesday, this spot is pretty popular. And people seem to be pretty excited about this location. I see already a lot of nature around. This is the entrance. The structure is a concrete. And there are many trees on those concrete columns. It's too hot, bro. Let's walk around a little bit. We also have a drunk baker here, that's a good name. This is beautiful. Ni hao, ni hao. Wow, I'm having a 360-degree shot. Thank you. The design of the 1,000 trees was heavily inspired by Huangshan. The Yellow Mountains, one of the most iconic landscapes here in China. And now it even looks more spectacular because we have this maple trees, looks like momiji, those concrete columns, cherry blossom, dope. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Your name?
Homeless Pelican.
My name is Shen Jian.
Very nice to meet you.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Amazing place. See you. Also many Chinese streamers here. But yeah, if you ever seen Chinese ink paintings, there is a huge chance that they were actually based on that place, the Huangshan, Yellow Mountains. Because this classic Chinese landscape, it almost doesn't look real. And for the centuries it have become the blueprint of the Chinese art. Reminds me a bit, sorry, again of Tokyo, specifically a Nakameguro area. This is spectacular. I think they have some food festivals here on the weekends. 1,000 trees here. True beautiness. And enjoy mirror. And yeah, I'm enjoying so much. Even the cat on the tree posing for some photos. Looks cute, but actually he's a kung fu fighter. So in the Chinese philosophy, especially influenced by Taoism, the nature isn't perfect. It is alive, chaotic and constantly changing. So instead of creating another perfect looking skyscraper, they decided to create those two imperfect mountains. So those two mountains are holding 1,000 of those columns with 1,000 real trees, but also 250,000 of different kind of plants. It might look a bit messy, apocalyptic, but that is actually the idea of that spot. So the two mountains are actually connected. Let's check out the first one. Right, entrance to this creative space / mall. The place is very artistic, very different. We have some mural in the elevator. This kind of classic / modern sculptures. And yeah, that is very futuristic actually. Wow. Also a very popular photo spot, as you see. A very unique area. As you see, those columns are running through the mall on many different layers, basically running through the whole structure. We have a Grim Reaper on the horse. I mean, I can already tell the place is different. Look, this is a jewelry store, which kind of looks like a restaurant. The earrings are moving like the sushi plates. We have tables where you can dine and also look at the rings. Never seen a jewelry store like that. Really surreal. The place doesn't seem to be so busy, but I think maybe that's the idea. Kind of like oasis, pretty peaceful. There are also some game spaces over here. Again, very different. Like, for example, here, no customers. That is giving a little dystopian vibes, but you know me, I love it. We have a spa store or a hairdresser here with the t-shirts signed by some famous players. The guy is brushing the robot. No real human customers. Yeah, I have to do something. Maybe it's more busy at the weekends. Okay, we have a store with some interesting activity. Something very new. It's called Zero-G Bungee. Yeah. Also not the busiest place at the moment, but I wouldn't mind trying this. I think maybe this one is a shooting range. Yeah, nobody. Since I'm the only person in the mall, let's check the toilet. Wow, this is actually cool. You see, the concrete tree is running through the toilet. Yeah, everything is kind of round. Good light. And those two mountains were designed by Thomas Heatherwick, a British architect, and his team. And actually here we have also his studio. Yeah, you can see his other projects. Oh, this is fancy. I like that project. People are working here, maybe it's not for public. That is the guy. But yeah, Mr. Thomas is responsible for many other futuristic, unique designs around the world. For example, the Vessels building in New York. A little island on Hudson River, which by the style is similar to this one, but it is actually a park. Nobody really cares that I'm here. And the Hive in Singapore. Inside we have a showroom. The idea behind all the buildings. pretty cool. Yeah, and that's a lot of human work in here. I am, very much actually. Even the restaurants, they seem a bit more artistic, and from the mall we have multiple terraces around. That is awesome. All of those trees on the columns, they have an internal watering system, but I'm really wondering how do they cut them. Probably it happens only once in a while. I mean, yeah, if they are too long, they are being tight. And check this out. So the mall, the creative space, is 9 stories high. Also it's called the West Mountain, and the East Mountain over here is 19 stories high. But as you see, it is still under the construction. For now, not open yet. And this one will most likely be an office space. There are multiple neighborhoods surrounding those two buildings. Still many construction sites here also. And the whole neighborhood seems to be peaceful and quiet. I am really enjoying the walk so far. But especially the perspective of the second mountain. Trust me, in the real life, that actually doesn't seem to be real. It really reminds me of the mountain from the Lord of the Rings. But yeah, this sign is a second turn down for today. Also, it's a smoking area for the chefs. That is sick. Let me see if I can get to the rooftop. I think on the top there are mostly those kind of fancy restaurants. Even the Crystal Museum. That perspective is dope. So many levels. And everything is super detailed. Look, this is the button to the elevator. Looks like a creature. Each elevator is a huge mural. They even have a radio here. Maybe they do have some transmission here once in a while. Yeah, a very unique stores. Basically home accessories. Have those artificial rubber legs, which I tried in Shenzhen, and the skateboards I have never seen before. A huge screen here. Entrance to another toilet has a skateboard made painting. And this one is actually a manga artist from Japan who made it. Here also we have some exhibitions. Yeah, because the idea is more that this is like an urban oasis. And next to this entrance we have this sick perspective. Insane.
Music, yes. Free.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.
That was lit.
Thank you.
Yeah, a lot of artists. Yeah, Shanghai is a super international city. There are a lot of foreigners, a lot of expats, artists. I'm impressed. So unfortunately the second one is not ready. You see this steam, this water here, and in all China you will see this one on the construction sites. That water, that mist is preventing the area so the dust will not go outside of the works over there, are not going to pollute the streets like it happens in India.
Thank you.
No! To get to the construction site, there is a facial recognition system. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to go in. This guy is. Hurry up! Just next to the second mountain, there is an artistic place called M50, which is a proper art zone. A very proper place for all the artists. We have an old China neon light vibes in here. Mood. Yeah, everything is still kind of related to the trees. Oh yeah. Some studios, those kind of cafes with very unique drinks. Here we have a drip, I think. What is it? Is it good?
It's good.
Let's try.
Normal or ice?
Ice,
Okay.
please. Yeah?
Why do you choose this jacket?
Why not?
It's very funny, right?
Very unique, same like your bars. But it's no alcohol, right?
No alcohol.
Oh, very good.
Stevia.
Okay, so I drink it like that.
Yes.
Cheers. Ganbei. Oh, that is good. Yeah.
Whoa!
This one tastes like a tree.
Yeah.
So the gentleman here
Many fines.
also subscribe my channel. Not yet, not yet. But if you like the video so far, you can subscribe like him right now.
So many fans. You can go.
They also have some art store. Ah,
My art.
really? Damn.
This is my work. Yeah.
Your-
this is my.
your-
It's the
wow.
artist.
Of all of those.
For
So this one is also for sale?
the video artwork into a screen. One screen, one video artwork.
It's a good idea. I really love those.
This for the foot massage.
Only foot?
Maybe.
99,000
Yes. The
RMB.
price. The only one in the world. Yeah, because I call her Xiaoyi. She love art.
Yeah, me too.
Ethiopia. Because every day.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much for the drink.
Yeah.
And you have a very cool store. Many different artistic installations, stores in that area. Shoes like this. Even some art photography. Many old warehouses, I think they were turned into the galleries with the single camera. No people, maybe you can just scan the QR, buy the painting.
Thank you.
Very unique restaurants. You can order some tea in here. This is a cafe. Trying to find the rooftop. The emptiness. Hidden inside of the small alleys, I found this coffee store. Extremely cool. The view. Wow, thank you. And this is the coffee spot. And this is the essence of the traveling. I just discovered it, and look at the vibe. The old traditional buildings with this modern creation. The idea behind creating this structure was to fix this basic problem. So most of the shopping malls are just ordinary, boring boxes, while this one is a living life space. architect wanted something more. A building which is more like a living organism, not just an ordinary cold corporate spaces. And that project is a part of a bigger trend called biophilic design, which is mixing the buildings with the nature. Bye-bye. Those side streets are dope. Going back near the river, where you also have some cafes. Also this view, very peaceful. You can just have a picnic over here. Unreal. I think those are maybe the temporary buildings for the construction workers. The view from this side is truly impressive. And from here we actually can see how the columns are created. So those are more like pots. They put the soil inside and the tree. And the best view is actually from the other side of the river. Just look at the light right now. I'm shocked. And those structures are oftenly compared to the hanging gardens of Babylon. But some people say it's more about aesthetics than practicality. For me, I love it. This project introduces a whole new vision of architecture, where urban development meets modern art. Wow, that is going to be crazy. I just can't get enough. Moreover, the place was not too busy. For me, that's perfect. But probably more people are coming during the weekends. I really love the design and I support this kind of projects. And if you enjoyed this video, all the likes, comments, subscriptions are very much appreciated. Share the video with your friends because I think this place truly deserves a shout out. Oh my god, even the bar chairs to sit here and marvel this. Also, all forms of supporting the channel are deeply appreciated. Thank you so much for today and see you in next video from China. Peace out.